because he's coming.
He's coming.
And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something right now. It wouldn't surprise me at all if the WNBA is next.
Whoa.
It's when folks call him a felon.
That's why.
It's when folks wanted to put him in jail.
That's why.
It's what he perceives as an absolute abuse of power for him playing a game and mastering a game that the political apparatus had been playing for decades.
That's why.
But
Let's
you
go,
tried to
Steve.
lock him up for the rest of his life.
Let's.
I'm telling you what has
That's
been told
why.
to me
Let's
personally
go.
by people who have spoken to him. He's coming.
He's coming. What up, what up, what up, what up, what it do, my fellow common sense revolutionaries, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Uncommon Nonsense, hosted by your real Black American patriot, your boy, OG Big Meaty, y'all. Check this out, y'all. On today's show, y'all, we have to react to my boy Stephen A. Smith issuing a dire warning to the NBA, the WNBA, and the NFL, warning them that Trump is coming. Man, y'all gotta see how Stephen A. Smith reacts to this, y'all. Let's go.
News that came down earlier this morning. The FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation, arrested 31 people, including 2 NBA figures and members of 4 mafia families in a bombshell gambling bust this morning. One of those people arrested was Portland Trailblazers coach Chauncey Billups. Another was ex-NBA player Damon Jones. They were among those taken down in the bust. According to the director of the FBI himself, the conspiracy spanned years, netted tens of millions of dollars in illegal profits, and involved the 4 major New York crime families, including the Bonanos, Genovese, Luchese, and Gambino, La Casa, Nostra mob families, officials claimed. This is from an article in the New York Post. The indictment is here right in front of me. 3 of the NBA guys was Chauncey Billups, former NBA player and assistant coach Damon Jones, and Terry Rozier, a member of the Miami Heat, who was on the bench last night when they were playing in Miami. Now, before I get into this deeper and any further, I have to say to you that, I know all 3 guys, Damon Jones and Chauncey Billups, a little bit more than I know Terry Rozier, but I'm fond of all 3 of them. I could not believe this. This was incredibly shocking, to say the least. And this is serious business. And to put things in its proper context, was involved in his gambling scandal. You didn't see the director of the FBI having a press conference about it. But that's what we saw this morning. And to me, essentially, ladies and gentlemen, it comes down to this. Trump is coming. He's coming.
All right, y'all. Now we got to the facts of the case. Over 30 people arrested in an illegal gambling operation that seemed to be sponsored and ran by the mob, and included two former NBA players as well as a current NBA player, y'all. This is crazy.
He's coming. It's not hyperbolic. It's not hyperbole. I'm dead serious. And I've been saying this for quite some time. And I know people saw me on First Take on ESPN this morning, and some may have been uncomfortable with what I'm saying. But I will remind you, the worlds that I live in, it's not just doing First Take on ESPN every weekday morning from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. It's not just doing this show on Sirius XM, Mad Dog Sports Radio from 1 to 3 each weekday, which I just started in September. I also have my own political show And you also see me making appearances all over the place. And you see that that is a world that I now, to some degree anyway, am entrenched in. I'm not guessing. I'm telling you. I'm telling you what's being said. He's coming.
I love when Stephen then say, he's coming. Such the traumatic pause. Listen, though, I just want to say a few things before I continue this video. I just want to say a few things. I just want to let you guys know how I personally feel about Stephen A. I have always been a fan of Stephen A as the sports commentator. I see now he has took a foray into politics, which is concerning to me because Stephen A always appeared to be that type of person who I would consider an opportunist, or rather to me or to most of the black community as a plant. So now that he's entered this foray of politicians, it's becoming even more obvious that this guy's an opportunist. Because he's not going to even talk about the sports impact of this indictment. He's going to talk about Donald Trump, a clear sign of Stephen A. Smith clout chasing or being an opportunist, if you want to give a better articulated term for it. But he's always been like this. This is why black folk don't fuck with him. You see, he's always clout chasing. He's always clickbaiting. He's always doing these things, and it's intentional. Now, I'm not saying it's good or bad because I'm quite sure this brother Pockets is looking better as a result of this strategy. But it's pretty obvious. Like, dude, you switch, man, you switch pictures. Man, you switch sides, man, like a pitch hitter. I'm talking about, like, seriously, man. Like that's what this brother known for. That's why that's why he's into it with LeBron right now. That's why he's into it with Jasmine Crockett right now. That's why he's into it with the NLP crowd. That's why he's into it with all the black liberals now. Because out of nowhere, this guy starts talking more conservative when he's seen that it was an opportunity for black folks to become more conservative when our president got elected. So a whole bunch of people joined in the bandwagon trying to get monetized and trying to get some money off Trump's presidency. And I'm telling you, I'm one of them, man. I'm telling you, you guys do it too. Because Trump is nothing else. He's going to give you content. Nothing else. Trump going to give us content, y'all. And so I see this as a brother opportunity. So I want y'all to know that since his foray into politics, you know what I'm saying, he's privy to a lot of information based on the people he's around. So he's given the NBA, the WNBA, and the NFL a warning based off his firsthand knowledge or secondhand knowledge. So let's let him continue with the warning, yeah.
He's coming. He's coming for the National Football League. Why you think this whole Bad Bunny thing and the Super Bowl halftime show is an issue? The NBA, and conveniently, this comes down the pike after opening night for the NBA season on ESPN when it had opened a day earlier on NBC. And he's not going to stop. And I'll get into the whys and all of that in just a second. But
nor should he stop. Nor should he stop. He's breaking up illegal operations. Him nor Cash Patel should stop pursuing these criminal elements that reside in our great American country. Like, nor should he.
Before you hear anything further from me, let's hear from the director of the FBI, Mr. Cash Patel himself, speaking on this issue and these indictments. Listen up.
As you now know, individuals such as Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, and Terry Rozier were taken into custody today, former, current NBA players and coaches. What you don't know is that this is an illegal gambling operation and sports rigging operation that spanned the course of years. The FBI led a coordinated takedown across 11 states to arrest over 30 individuals today responsible for this case, which is very much ongoing. Not only did we crack into the fraud that these perpetrators committed on the grand stage of the NBA, but we also entered and executed a system of justice against La Casa Nostra to include the Bonanno, Gambino, Genovese, and Lucchese crime families. And you'll hear more about those details today. The charges and the arrests that were taken down across this country range from wire fraud, money laundering, extortion, robbery, illegal gambling. This FBI will leave no room for any perpetrator of crime across this country. You hear a lot about our work of defending the homeland and crushing violent crime. Well, this work is also representative of a colossal portion of the FBI's mandate to keep America safe and keep our entertainment industry fair and secure.
Yes.
The men and women that are standing up here today worked tireless hours, days, months, and years. And the fraud is mind-boggling. It's not hundreds of dollars. It's not thousands of dollars. It's not tens of thousands of dollars. It's not even millions of dollars. We're talking about tens of millions of dollars in fraud and theft and robbery across a multi-year investigation.
You believe me now? They're not playing. This is serious business. And
do you believe me now? Most definitely. Trump and MAGA and us real Americans, for sure, is not playing anymore with none of you criminal anti-American folk. We're not playing with none of you people no more. Y'all are not going to keep destroying our country. It stops, the buck stops at Trump. Let's go, y'all.
And two parts here. The veracity and the substance of the case itself, that has to be determined, and that has to bear out. And we have to keep our eyes and ears to the grind about that, to decipher, how significant this is. But there's no question that it's serious.
Now that's Stephen A. telling you that Trump is coming. He's telling you he's getting this knowledge from firsthand sources. He's letting you know that Trump is targeting all those folks who's targeting him, all those folks who are committing crimes. You guys are on the radar. And I don't know how this is going to affect the NBA, but they was quick to issue out a public statement letting them know that they is not affiliated with none of this crap, which the NBA is going to do. So you can best believe those three players are going to be the sacrificial lambs in this whole dilemma. And the fact that they're black, you're going to hear the black liberals going to uproar. It might be another no king protest over these criminals breaking law. Like, this is what black folk do. We protest on behalf of our criminals. Like, it's sad, but it's true. But listen, this is the NBA separating themselves from this indictment, y'all, trying to save gross. At a time when the NBA numbers are down, Adam Silver did not need this. Let's go.
This could end up being a big time moment for Adam Silver, the commissioner of the NBA. Similar to a David Stern moment when the Tim Donaghy situation took place. And right now, here's a statement from the NBA. We are in the process of reviewing the federal indictments announced today. Terry Rozier and Chauncey Billups are being placed on immediate leave from their teams, and we will continue to cooperate with the relevant authorities. We take these allegations with the utmost seriousness, and the integrity of our game remains our top priority. As a person who loves the NBA, who loves Adam Silver, who had love for David Stern, God rest his soul, who knows an abundance of people associated with the NBA, I know that there's no way, in my heart of hearts, I firmly believe, rather, there's no way they would be remotely associated with such a thing. They take these things.
See, this is what irritates me about Stephen A. Like even when he's being right about an issue, he's always got to kiss somebody's ring. This is what the black community, this is why the black community is like real hesitant in their support of Stephen A. Smith. I mean, this is what I don't like about Stephen A. Smith. Because even when he's right about something, he always has to kiss someone's ring. Like, he's always kissing the ass of the powerful and elite. Like, just listen to some of his commentary. He's always, even if he's criticizing them, he's going to do it while on his knees kissing their ass. Kind of like what he's doing right now with the NBA and Adam Silver. Just listen. Like, this is what I don't like about this dude.
It's very seriously. But when it comes to Trump, this is not about that. This is about the integrity of the league. This is about impugning their integrity. This is about making things a bit messy and inconvenient. And whoever has to suffer, so be it. And why? Because people came after him.
Let's get to the why. Because you people came after him. You people tried to assassinate this man on multiple occasions. You people tried to put this man in prison for the rest of his life on multiple occasions. You people tried to steal and take all his wealth through all these civil actions and civil procedures. Like, you people came at this man trying to destroy everything he built. Now you guys running around like some little fucking girls? Like some little pansy ass women, because now you guys are getting y'all just due. What's good for the goose? Always been good for the goddamn gander. But let's finish.
I've said before, vengeance, retribution.
Retribution.
The man ain't playing. And this is not me casting aspersions, making judgment, or doing anything on anybody's side. I'm just telling you what I know. The man ain't playing. The National Football League decides to elect Bad Bunny as its halftime entertainment. And shortly thereafter, we saw the Department of Homeland Security saying they have every intention of attending the Super Bowl, of being at the Super Bowl, outside the Super Bowl in Santa Clara.
Why wouldn't there? We're conducting ICE operations to deport illegal immigrants out of our country. And if you guys are going to have an all Spanish speaking halftime show, that tend to be something that should be up under the FBI and DHS radar. Like, we might get us a good deportation operation going in that situation. Like, seriously, like, he should be doing this. That to me is not retribution. That to me is not vengeance. That to me is just a president and an administration performing their American duties for the American people. That's not that. Anywhere we can catch them, we need to catch them. Just point blank, period.
Where they will be waiting for people, trying to come to the Super Bowl, looking to engage in detainment and ultimately mass deportation. You got rumors in the hip-hop industry and the music industry where Bad Bunny is telling his folks, because he's from Puerto Rico, don't bother coming with me. Because he don't want them to cause them any problems.
See, that's when the narrative get to being full of shit, man. Puerto Rico is a commonwealth of the United States of America. Everybody there is deemed citizens. They're not going to be deported from coming from Puerto Rico. Like, that's the fear mongering. Like, that's crazy, but come on.
Trump knows this, don't care. You got the NBA now with this on immediately following opening night. It's not like some superstar was named in all of this, y'all. This is Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, and Terry Rozier. But it didn't stop them from having a press conference at 10 a.m. to make sure that ABC had it, and First Take had it, and the sports world had it, to let you know what's coming down the pike. Because he's coming.
He's coming.
And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something right now. It wouldn't surprise me at all if the WNBA is next.
Whoa.
It's when folks call him a felon.
That's why.
It's when folks wanted to put him in jail.
That's why.
It's what he perceives as an absolute abuse of power for him playing a game and mastering a game that the political apparatus had been playing for decades.
That's why.
But
Let's
you tried
go,
to lock him up for the rest of his life.
I'm
telling you what has been told to me personally.
Let go.
By people who have spoken to him. He's coming.
He's coming. Y'all, he's coming. Not just for the WNBA, not just for the NBA, not just for the NFL. He's coming from all you illegals, all you criminal elements, all you American hating terrorists and insurrectionists. Yes, Trump is coming. Yes, America. And when Trump is coming, you know what that means for us American folk? That America is coming back. So we all should be grateful that Trump is coming. With that, y'all, I'm going to end this show, man. Another great episode. Really enjoyed spending time with you guys. bringing this show to you guys, man. You guys already know, man. If you guys find any value in this show, man, or any interest in this show, man, do your boy a favor, man. Hit that like button, man. Punch that subscribe button, man. Come on, man. Help your brother out, man. We can grow this channel, man, so we can grow this conversation, man. Let's get to it, y'all. And with that being said, man, y'all already know how your boy slogan go, man. Stay out your body. Reside in your spirit. It's where your potential at. Peace, my beloveds.